Renegade Experiments. This is another Cameleon Cold Brew. This caramel is my favorite flavor. I recently tried the pecan. I'm not a big fan of that one. Oh my goodness, there's almost no glue on this. Come on, focus. Focus. Thank you. There's almost no glue on this label. It's mostly on the bottle. You can see the little lines and things. That's where the glue is. Otherwise, it's mostly on the bottle. So, if you wanted to, you could carefully save this and cut out the non-gluey parts for things like scrapbooking projects and stuff. Or you could try to remove the glue, which, if you saw the first one, that didn't go very well because it also removed the foil, not completely, but partially removed the foil. Goo Gone. Sorry about that. Okay. Now last time I scrubbed the foil back with a scrubby sponge. This time I'm just going to let the Goo Gone dissolve it without scrubbing. Kind of smearing it around to make sure it's everywhere. And just sort of start seeing how it's coming off so far. Okay, it's not quite ready to come off. There's a lot of Goo Gone on here, but the glue isn't quite ready to come off yet, so I'll let it oh wait, there, that stuff's coming off. But I don't want to rub it too much. So why don't I rub this side that I'm on now a little bit and see how that turns out, and then I'll let it soak maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there's some really thick glue right in this area. And it does seem to be coming off without removing the foil, but it might be kind of hard to tell at this stage whether the foil is coming off or not, especially with the black stove top behind there. Okay, it's, yeah, the glue is really thick right there. So I'm going to try to wipe some of that off. Well, there do seem to be some scratches in it from my rubbing, I guess, or maybe just from pulling it off. So I'll let this soak for a few minutes and come back and see if the rest of the glue can rub off easily without scrubbing. I returned after 5 minutes. I spent a couple of minutes rubbing off the glue with my gloved fingers. The pile of gel is a mixture of glue and Goo Gone. I'll clean the second label off camera. I've moved the camera to the kitchen sink. I just finished rubbing the second foil with Goo Gone after letting it soak for 5 minutes. I didn't have to rub nearly as much because it didn't have as much glue on it. There were a couple of thick spots. But there wasn't as much overall. So I'm just rinsing it with a little water. It's just kind of tepid water. Not hot, not cold. Then you can use dishwashing liquid, or I'm just using hand soap, liquid hand soap, and wipe the Goo Gone area with soap to cut the grease and be able to rinse it off. Has to be some sort of soap that will break up grease, which most soap will. And put a little soap on the back in case some got on the back, which it almost surely did. And then rinse it off. Looks like it has a few scratches and little marred places, but it's not for something that's supposed to look, if you're scrapbooking with it or something, not something that will look like chrome shiny new, but kind of a more of a rustic industrial look. Just going to squeeze the extra water off. I dried it with a towel and it looks really good. The glue is removed, but you can kind of see it's got like imperfections. That's not glue there, it's just less shiny, kind of dulled where the glue was removed, I think. I would call this a success. I've removed the Cameleon Cold Brew labels from the jars, successfully removed the glue from the backs of the labels without removing the foil, and now it's a resource for scrapbooking.
Check me out on Facebook.